Welcome back viewers again in a new video. In this video I will try to explain and show you how on clicking one Instagram stories, iPhone and some Android phones were crashing. So let's begin. If you are using Instagram, then probably you have heard about this story which crashed your phone. As you can see in this video, the iPhone is not responding after clicking these stories and some low specs Android phone starts lagging. So why is this happening? What is in this story that crashes your phone? So let's first see how the stories on Instagram works. So Instagram stories have different elements in it like quiz, counter, polls, and each element in the story has its own properties like height, width, font and many more. So this guy has modified this attribute of the story which normal people can't do. He had used two ways to crash the device. The first one is enormous size of a counter element and the second one is very large character text. Let's see each of them. So in the first one he has created a story with counter of very big size. The size of the counter is so big that our phones, especially iPhone, cannot handle such big size number, so therefore they are crashing. And in the other he had added an unknown character of enormous size which our phones are not able to recognize and start lagging. Here you can see the size of a normal character and the size of this unknown character. These were the two reasons why the phones were crashed after clicking on that story. But how did it do this? So whenever you upload a story on Instagram, your phone sends the data or story directly to the Instagram server. And the Instagram app will not allow to make any changes or make the size of the element extremely large. But we can change the content of the story by using a proxy between the phone and the Instagram server, which is what he has done. We can use a proxy to see and modify the data before it reaches the Instagram server. So let's see the first one practically. What we will do is create a normal story with a counter from the Instagram app and modify it using a proxy before it reaches the Instagram server. So let's create a new story with a counter in it. First, I am creating a normal story with maximum size I can make on Instagram app. Let's see the height and the width attribute of the counter of this story by using the inspect element in browser. As you can see, this is the date of the counter and the title of the counter. The height and the width of this counter are under 2. Now we will create another story and will change the height and the width of the counter extremely large using a proxy. I am adding some random text in the counter title so that I can search it easily while modifying. Turning on the proxy, and now let's post this story. As you can see, there are some HTTP requests into the proxy. We have to find the one which contains our Instagram story. Here it is. You can see our title in the data of this request. and here are the width and the height attribute of the counter. We will modify this attribute and make them extremely large. Now I will let this request go. Now let's see our story in the app. Here, as you can see that the counter is so big that Instagram is not able to show it properly. But this time my phone didn't crash. Why didn't my phone crash? This is because Instagram has solved this issue and now any element greater than 2 will be changed to 2. Let me show you the height and the width of this new story in the browser inspect. As you can see here, the height and the width of my story counter are under 2. So Instagram has resolved this issue. But I don't know if that second bug, that unknown large character crash, is still working or not, because I was not able to recreate that one. So if you are still watching the video, then definitely you have liked it. You can press on that like button and also subscribe to my channel to get more videos like this. Thanks for watching.